I definitely am curious to hear, how y'all feel about this, man. I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. Um, Let me go to it. You know what I'm saying? And I'll read it and then, let me see what y'all think, man. So if y'all can see right there, it says Drake launched legal action against Universal Music, accusing the label of artificially boosting streams of Kendrick Lamar's diss track against him, Not Like Us. In papers filed in New York, Drake's company, Frozen Moments LLC, accused Universal and the streaming giant Spotify of engaging in an illegal scheme involving bots, payola, and other methods to promote Lamar's music. Universal Music did not rely on chance, Drake's lawyer alleged, and instead launched a campaign to manipulate and saturate the streaming services and airwaves. A spokesperson for Universal called the claims offensive and untrue, adding that fans choose the music they want to hear. So I wanted to talk about that because we all know that Drake is one of the biggest artists in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? You cannot take that away from Drake. We all know that Drake engaged in a battle with Kendrick Lamar, who is also another big artist in the world. According to Kendrick, motherfuck the big three is just Big Me. So according to him, he's the biggest. You know what I'm saying? And I this lawsuit right here is kind of like strange to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like uh a lot, if this actually does go to trial or whatever the case might be, I feel like it's going to expose a lot about the music industry that maybe a lot of people are unaware of. So in a way it's good and it's bad, like to with the Diddy situation going on or with the Drake shit, you know what I'm saying, the aftermath of the Kendrick Lamar beef and all of that. um in a way I think it's making the music industry a lot more transparent and just kind of showing people that, like, hey, you don't know what a person might have went through to get to where they are. And at the same time, you know what I'm saying, you can't say that everybody got where they are because they went through some of these same things. But like, is it more than just making a good song and then blowing up to this music shit? And I don't know. I'm just curious to see like how that's gonna play out. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think about those claims? Like, do y'all feel like Drake is reaching? Do you feel like Drake also benefited from that same shit and he's speaking from a place of experience? Like, how y'all feel about that?
Uh, I think the latter. I think definitely. Drake, no, Drake is in the top of the realm of pop hip hop, so he know all the resources that's available to make your voice louder, to make your platform higher, to make yourself more seen.
Mm-hmm.
And to say that Drake doesn't have any kind of like part of like having an organic fan base is it's false to think that. But I
Yeah.
think Drake has benefited on the come up just because. Let me put it like this: in the beginning of the blog era, which was probably like 2010 to like 2012,
Mm-hmm.
like Drake wasn't revered how he was revered. Like when it came to the streaming era, when Apple Music and everything got pretty much pushed, and they were saying, "Oh, now you get money for streams. It's not everything is illegally pirated," and
Yeah.
it became the end of the mixtape era. That's which was probably about like 2016, if not 2018. That's where we really seen like Drake surmount all these. I sold more than the Beatles. I sold more than Mike. I sold more than this. I sold more than that. I don't really know how to even measure those stats because we on different metrics than actually selling physicals. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
saying he didn't accomplish that, but I'm just saying that from that blog era where he wasn't as revered to that beginning of the Apple stage, like I'm
Yeah.
sure it was resources available from the record label that he knew of.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably talking from experience, but when it comes to like they not like us being organic, it's like, dog, we had the biggest moment in hip hop history. You can't judge this off of any other stats, metrics, or anything like this. Like, Hit 'em
Right.
Up was humongous. Like,
Yes.
No Vaseline was big. We look back at it crazy. The only reason why we ain't look
Either.
back at the only Ether is crazy. The only reason why we don't look back at they not like us and this back and forth of that because it ain't been no time that passed. So
Yeah.
it's like, dog, y'all still living, and it's like, what I mean, like when it came to like Nas and like Hove, they were the top. They were some of the top guys, but it's like, some people probably didn't look at Hove as that top guy on the West Coast. Some
Yeah.
people probably didn't look at like Nas as the top guy, and they probably had other people that they probably put above him. So it's like these are like kind of the two undoubted kind of top guys that's in the top of the game battling. So it's like I think it was real organic what Kendrick got in them numbers. Everything. It was like it was already attention from every other song, and then he made a party song.
Yeah.
We gonna
And
go
then
back to that one and dance.
And then low key, like the album cover on that shit was just crazy. The artwork, the art cover on that shit was just crazy disrespectful, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit. What's up, Hawk? How you feel about
I got a lot of thoughts on it.
Go ahead, express yourself.
I feel the reason Drake is suing is because, and his certainty in it, is because he's used that before. Like, he knows how the system works. And he thinks that Kendrick needs this to get these type of numbers.
Yeah.
But we all can, like, remember at the World Series, it was a song playing at one point by Kendrick, right?
Yeah.
They played that. At the Lakers, they had like a little, you see it on TV, they had like a little banquet. Kareem and all these old dudes was here.
Yeah.
They was playing Not Like Us.
Yeah.
That wasn't fake. That wasn't bots.
Yeah.
Black colleges, they bands was playing Not Like Us, but the trumpets and trombones, and they had the majorettes and all that stuff dancing. That was not fucking bots.
No.
Yeah.
So you can feel how you want to feel. At the end of the day, I feel like it's just a dude that's used to being number one, and his throne has been taken, and he feels some type of way. Like it's Kendrick is culture. Kendrick is what hip hop is right now. It sucks. He ain't like, you know, the young dudes, but I feel like he is hip hop. And Drake is more like what the old dudes are saying, you pop. Just like Mos Def said, you are what you gonna hear inside the mall when you shopping. Drake is dope. I like Drake. We all like Drake. At the end of the day, Kendrick is more hip hop and Drake is more like pop hip hop.
Yeah.
And he can't, and I think he just really don't understand how impactful and how it just kind of go. Like, you supposed to kind of take those jabs. And if you lose, you lose. I feel like other artists have been disrespected way worse in diss tracks. Tupac went hard as hell. His opening line.
What do you say?
Come on, like,
First off,
I know what he said. That's what Hawk was gonna say.
you listen to No Vaseline. What was Ice Cube talking about?
Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
Like, God damn it, I'm glad y'all set it off.
MC really smelling like, come on.
Yeah.
Mr. Shitpacker, all that kind of stuff.
I heard you was down with the AK.
Mr. Lay and all, like, dude, like, no, like, it's been disrespectful. I think what it is Drake has just got his feelings hurt, and he can't really fathom that, wait, this dude got this much play, and what's cool is, it's a dude don't even make records like this. This him just having fun with a record.
You know, Kendrick, to me, he summed it up in one line on Euphoria. That nigga said, I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hold on. Before you finish, Drake acting tough. I got white coworkers. We be playing music at work, and we be listening to Drake because Drake. I like Drake.
Yeah.
And they're like, why is he trying to act so tough?
Yeah.
Well, why is he trying to act tough? I'm like, I don't think he's really trying to act tough. I think, you know, it's just hip hop.
Oh, he on some gangster shit. No, cause I was gonna ask you.
He been on some gangster shit for the last 2 hours.
I was gonna say, Ken. I was gonna say how you feel, nigga. Drake pull up to your game courtside. He mugging you all game, nigga. Look at Tate Flight. Look,
man. If I'm getting DeMar DeRozan money, I don't feel any kind of way. I tell you like that, because we done seen DeMar. DeMar touch a couple things in Compton and it turned to gold. It's like, damn, I ain't never seen this park look this nice. Oh, DeMar did that. Oh,
he was mugging DeMar. When was this?
You didn't see that?
No, I didn't know.
Oh yeah, I'm glad I got this now. Hold on.
Yeah, so the context was, it was Vince Carter's retirement night, and they were playing DeMar DeRozan as well too. So commentator was pretty much asking him a couple questions, and he was like, "Oh, Drake was kind of." It sounded like he was a little drunk. I wasn't there, so he was, he was scoping a couple people. Shouted out a girl that was on the sideline. And then he was like, "Yeah, like, I was like, I already know what you're thinking. If DeMar DeRozan, will they ever put DeMar DeRozan number up there? Is like, if they do, I'm gonna bring it down myself. I'm gonna climb up there, bring it down myself." So he was already feeling like a kind of way about DeMar about that, but yeah, no, D-Luke find him, man. He can show you him me mugging DeMar.
This was tough.
But I don't think no rapper or any consumer of Drake's music really believes he's a tough guy. Right?
I think at a time like Drake was taken as a sucker. I think Drake has resources to get people out the way. Like I won't come and say that Drake is soft, but I just think when it comes to when guys are doing that and trying to be tough guys, it's always somebody that's tougher. So it's like
who wants to be tough? Like
just kick it with some chicks, like get your bread, bro.
Yeah,
get
your 30-something. What is it trying to be
bro.
tough?
Have
Just
some
make
more
music.
kids, bro. Like find somebody. Even if you're not with her, just have your kids with her. Like do what you do. Like it's about legacy. At that point, you getting that much dough. Like you gotta really be on your legacy. I think what Drake should be on, like him, sodding after the hip hop rap fades. Like I think Drake, Drake could do that.
Rap fades.
He could do that, but I think Drake, I think he should be like honestly like Mike of the hip hop shit. He should just float and be successful.
You want to see it?
Like,
look, can you see that? Look, he showed up to the game. He was just owning the whole game.
Yeah, I see him with that big old green jacket on.
Stood up the whole. He got the camo on too. That's camo mink. Nigga, I don't know what animal is camo, but that's camo mink.
Hey, just know the boy.
They said he stood up the whole game, Bird, man. I know, Hawk. I know you wouldn't have. I know for a fact Hawk would have had a bad game if he would have been there and Drake was smugging him.
Man, if I'm getting paid DeMar DeRozan shit.
Oh shit. Oh. Ooh, I'd have been shook.
You would have been a little shook, D-Lou?
I ain't gonna lie, I would have been a little shook. Like, damn, like Drake here mugging me.
I hope I can make my team flight on my team airplane. Man, I'd be chilling, bro. I wouldn't even. And DeMar played it cool. DeMar cool, so DeMar gonna play it cool as he could be. Like he responded with like a meme of like Smokey, like Debo. Like Debo always think he running stuff. He'd be like, shut up. Yeah, I'd be quiet.
Hey, I ain't the biggest basketball fan, but I remember going to Compton versus Poly.
Oh yeah, I was there. Yeah, I was there.
Was that me, you, and Keenan?
I think it was me, you, and Rob.
Okay, that's what it was. But anyways, DeMar dunked on the dude from Poly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who is this nigga right here?
I played that nigga in the 7th grade.
Balling.
I seen him in middle school dunking on people like that, bro.
I played against DeMar in the 7th grade. Nigga was doing that shit in the 7th grade.
I'm like, this is amazing.
Bro, he's been that height since then, D-Lou. To put that, don't forget to say that, bro.
He was like 6'5" then, bro.
Bro.
He went to Enterprise. I went to Vanguard. That nigga was shitting on niggas.
Bro, my sister was at Enterprise.
How tall is DeMar?
I think he like 6'6".
About like 6'6".
Yeah, but he was like 6'5" back then, bro.
Yeah.
We went to that game. I remember why we went there. I ain't gonna say why we went there, but
you can say why we went there. We was looking for the chicks.
Eastside.
It was
for the shorties, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why we was going to other school games, because we had no reason to be there. Shit.
Pops was coaching at Compton at that point, huh?
He was.
He was coaching the girls at that point.
Girls,
yeah.
So I don't know. Like I said, I think okay, I'm sorry.
Was that our sophomore year?
No, that was our senior year.
Really? No,
Yeah.
I feel like Pops was coaching Dominguez at that time, our senior year.
Nah, that was our senior year. He was at Compton. And
he was at Dominguez previously.
Yeah.
And then left and went to Compton. That's what happened. Okay.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think the Drake lawsuit is kind of like a push. I feel like I told Tech, it kind of to me feels like somebody who didn't have friends growing up or something, kind of felt like he getting picked on. I felt like initially when that whole album came out, all them people was dissing him. I kind of felt like he had like one of the best positions that somebody could be in if you really like that. If you really lyrical, if you really feel like if you somebody that take that kind of shit personal, like bro, and you really talented like that, he could have went to the studio and dropped a diss on every single nigga that dissed him.
Everyone.
And it's like, bro, people gonna slap them shits because you Drake.
So
you know what I'm saying?
I'm also hearing like I'm not like trying to be the Drake advocate in it, but what I'm hearing is that he's due a re-up for like a contract, and he feel like Universal devalued him by purposely drawing it, like dropping it
like some inside trading type shit, like that,
suppressing probably his views, if not increasing Kendrick views. I'm saying it's either him trying to get some leverage in that, if not, he's just being a sore dude. I think it's either one of the two. I don't know, but it's like ultimately, I think he should just take it in stride because he's gonna get that money in the long run. Like
They said this nigga want $2 billion.
So is he suing for defamation of character as well?
I ain't mad at. I mean, I ain't gonna be. What am I
Yeah,
gonna say?
yeah,
He don't deserve $2 billion. Like, if I
can't
want
sue
$2
for that.
billion too, I want people to want me to have $2
That's a
billion.
part. That's a part of it, Hawk. So he pretty much
He
saying
can't
like,
sue for that though.
no, listen. He's saying that like they pumped up a song that referred to him as a pedophile, which in turn is defamation,
He can't sue for that.
a P word or whatever.
They're trying. So right now he's petitioning to get a suit to see if they could find something that's liable for him.
Oh yeah, that's gonna get dropped.
Which,
and he sent to Ken point what they pretty much alleging. What they alleging is like they devaluing him by like pretty much almost trying to shelf a big artist to promote other artists and say you're not worth it.
Yeah,
we're not paying you that. You're not worth it.
This ain't my perspective. This is what they saying on the internet is his reasoning for going through with this. I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, if it was your re-up time, like, it's like, bro, like, you got some work, bro. Like, okay, like, boo, this dude, he beat up the little homie. But it's like, bro, like, we all out of product. We got our money and we need a re-up. And it's like, we've been trying to get some bomb for a minute. It's like, should we go bomb back on them, or should we just like take that in stride, get our re-up, get our dough, and then go back to that dude when it's time? Like, it's like,
do you remember when he dropped the?
Because he was agitating that beef, so he was like, "Nah, I'm good to go to war right now."
He was provoking it. But do you remember?
He fed him all the information, so it's not like.
Do you remember when he dropped the 100 gigs or whatever?
Yeah, I knew that.
He dropped 100 gigs, like music, film, background shit, all that kind of shit. He just dropped like 100 gigs of like content.
Mm-hmm.
He made it public. They felt like that he did that kind of as like a. Like he kind of on his like I ain't showing up to training camp until I get my contract shit.
He did that to pretty much spite the label. He like that's how I took it at the time. I was like that seemed like people like, oh, he's desperate, just gasping at straws doing this. I was like, nah, I think he might be going at his label with this one, because I don't think a label would be cool with Drake dropping one song.
Yeah,
one song. I don't think because if he is as big as he is, which I don't know the numbers, but I believe the facts, he is that big.
Yeah,
I would, if I'm a label, I'm like, nah, I'm not comfortable with you dropping one song unless it gets the proper promo, unless it get rolled out, unless we got some money behind it to see if people get traction. Like, if he's like, assuming Drake is that big, like, I know the label was pissed off he dropped 100 gigs. Like, that's at the time I was like, he got to be going to, you know, I know he in this beat, but he got to be getting into it with his peoples too. So
I'm one of the people that's kind of like, I guess you could say I'm kind of like, I don't know, I didn't put too much thought into it personally, but like now that we talking about it and kind of everything that transpired, like it kind of like went, because I seen another YouTuber talking about it. I was just kind of like, damn, that do kind of make sense now. Like, why would you drop like, you know what I'm saying, 100? Like, damn, you got that much content, nigga. Like damn, I really ain't working. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he got all that shit like to just put out there. I'm like, bro, you could have made like a whole 2 more albums with all that shit and you just put it out there. That's probably crazy to me, bro.
You gotta remember how many songs that don't make an album.
Yeah.
I just feel like he's
over the years, how many albums he got? Yeah. He got tracks that never see the light of day, probably.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Artists die with albums just sitting on shelves.
Yeah. Not for real.
Unreleased music.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, I know, man. Like, I believe it. Yeah, I know it.